Hi, welcome to our channel Shaha Computer Education Center. In this tutorial, we will learn how to autofill cells based on criteria. In this case, here we will fill these cells with HL if this date is a holiday, and we will fill these cells with weekend names. So this can be done with Google Script, or you may say App Script, and it is a little bit critical, but I will try my best to teach you how this script works. But you have to watch this video very carefully till the end, and subscribe our channel and press the bell button to get regular updates and notifications from our channel. So let's begin this tutorial. So, first of all, you have to create a list of holidays and give it a name range. I have given a name range for this as holiday list. You can see here it is selected. So, this range is named as holiday list. And in this sheet, I will take one more helper row, and here I will populate 1 if we have holidays in this range, and 0 if we have no holiday on that date. So equal to count if bracket open, our range is holiday list, comma, our criteria is this date, bracket close, enter. We got here 1. Now drag till the end. We can see here on 1st January we have holiday, on 5th January we have holiday, on 15th January we have holiday, and on 26th January we have holiday. You can see here 1st, 5th, 15th and 26th. And now based on these cells and these cells, we will populate the cells with HL or weekend names. So for that, first we have to click on extensions and click on app script. So now here within this function we will type here some codes, but I will just copy and paste some codes, and I will try to teach you how this code works to save time. So this is the code. This will work and it will populate the value here. So first we have to describe some variables. Here we can see our first variable is app. So app is equal to spreadsheet.app. That means this is the spreadsheet, and for this app we are creating our code, and our active sheet will be this spreadsheet app dot get active spreadsheet. That means this is when we will work on this sheet. This will be the active worksheet, active spreadsheet, and these are the two sheets, and we are now working on this sheet. So this is the active sheet. So here it is given app dot get active spreadsheet got active sheet, and our range will be active sheet dot active range. And we also declared the variable for last row and last column. So which is our last row and last column? So to get the last column, we have to use this code range dot get last row. So this will give us a value. That means our last row is 16. So it will give us a value for 16. And last column range dot last column. So this will also get a numeric value, that is up to AF. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. In this way, the last is 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So our last column will be 32. So now we have to check all these cells, and all these cells, that means for the weekend names, and third row for checking if this date has holiday or not. So here we declare within the loop. Here we can see we have used for, that means this code will loop. That means when this code reaches up to this line, then it will again go to this line and again check the next column. So here you can see I equal to 5. So here we will start checking from column B, that means column number 2. So here our I will be 2, and I is also less than equal to last column. That means we will check up to last column, that means less than equal to up to this column. So that's why it's given I less than equal to last column. And I plus plus. I plus plus means when we have completed checking the second column, it will check the third column. I plus plus. That means it will add 1 to I. Next, again we have given another loop, that is variable J12. Here you can see J equal to 12. That means it will check up to the last column. So here our column starts from 7. So here our J will be 7 and J is less than equal to last row. That means it will check up to the last row, that is row 16, and it will check J plus plus. That means when it checks the 7, after that it will check plus 1, that means 8. That's why it is given J plus plus. Now again another variable within this loop, check cell 2. Check cell 2 equal to, you can give here any name as you wish. You can put here check cell 1, this one is check cell 2, no problem. But if you change here 1, then here also you have to put 1. So you have to remember that. So our check cell 2, that means I will check a cell. So which cell I will check? Active sheet dot get range 10i. So what is 10i? So I will check which cell? I will check first this cell. So here we have declared another variable check cell 1. So check cell 1 equal to active sheet dot get range 9i. So in our case it will be 3, because here I will check if this cell contain 1 or not. If it is 1, then we have holiday. So here it is on third row, so it will be 3. So check cell 1 equal to this range dot get value. Now we give a logic. If check cell 2, that means 5i. So 5i is, this is 5i to Friday. If check cell 2 equal to Sunday, or this 2 character refers to or, check cell 2 equal to Saturday. That means if this cell is equal to Saturday or Sunday, then active sheet dot J1, J is row, I is column. So first it will put a value here. If it is Saturday or Sunday, then it will put the value Saturday and Sunday, then again this cell, then this cell, then this cell. It will continue to loop. When this loop finished, then it will go to this columns loop. So if check cell 2 equal to Sunday or Saturday, then active sheet dot range ji dot set value equal to check cell 2. That means if check cell 2 is Saturday, then this range value will be check cell 2, that means Saturday. Else, if check cell 1 equal to 1, then this range will be HL. So in this way, we have to type the code, or you may copy this code and paste it and change the range according to your sheet. After creating your script, save it. Now go to your spreadsheet and put your cursor on the last, then go to the script and click on run to check. So here we need an authorization. So for the first time, you need to authorize that this script will run on this sheet. So review permission, click here, and here just click your ID, and if you get this type of message, click on advance and click on untitled project unsafe. Allow. So now this code is running. So it has started executing. You can see all is populating. So this one is holiday, this one is populating. Now this two are weekend, this is populating. After that, this cell as a holiday, so it will get populated. So in this way, this app will auto populate your weekend and a holiday. So you can see all the holidays and weekends are populated. Now you can create a button. So click insert, click on drawings, and here you can create a button with the help of shape. Select any shape you want. I am selecting this shape and draw a shape. Then click the text box and draw a text box. And here type check days. And you can format according to your need. Just give a Times New Roman and give the font size as per your requirement. Then give it a bold and center it. Yes, it's okay now. Then click save and close. So we have this button. Now you can make it smaller and put at any comfortable place, and you can see here three dots. Click on these three dots and click on assign a script, and you know that your script name is my function. So copy this with Ctrl C, then go here and paste it here with Ctrl V and click OK. And let's delete this again and put the mouse pointer here and click on check days. You can see running script, and all this are again populating. So I hope you have understood this script, and if you have any query regarding this script, you can write me in the comment section. I will surely reply you. So if you have liked this video, please hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed our channel, do subscribe and press the bell button. Thanks for watching the video till the end. See you soon in the next tutorial.